burger statements. We're going to have to make them step that thing up. All right, let's get a couple of more folks. I'm not going to be on here too long because again, I just got back in town. Let's get young Capo in here, and then we'll get Gabriel. We're going to get Gabriel. In fact, let's get Gabriel first. Gabriel, hop on
What's
first.
up, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, Gabriel. What's on your mind, brother?
Well, nothing's on my mind. It's just interesting how like every time I come on here, I hear the same rhetoric of FBA. You come with your rhetoric going against African immigrants, but it's just crazy that I never seen that type of disconnect when I'm in my day-to-day reality of life. Like, and me living in Atlanta, Black people and Haitian immigrants, we get along just fine. So I just want to know, like, what is your agenda in doing all of this and attacking people who come here from other countries, especially those ones who are Black?
And you're Haitian, you know. Now, first of all, y'all can't be lying.
You remember me?
Okay, because I just looked at your page and saw your Haitian. Okay, now first, this is what the problem is. A lot of y'all come over and y'all come from these cultures where y'all be scamming over there and lying, and you just
What do
lied
you
by
mean by
saying
that?
that we. A lot of y'all come from these countries that are completely reckless, crime ridden,
Why,
dilapidated,
why is
and
that?
people have to do and listen, because you know I'm telling the truth, and people have to do scandalous stuff to get up out of there. And a lot of times niggas just over there lying and scamming in many of these places. And y'all bring that same lying over here. Like you lied and said, I attack immigrants. I've never attacked any immigrant.
I just heard it, and I hear it in every space.
How do I attack an immigrant?
You guys, you just said we live in filth and we're just tethers. I think that's an insult. I don't.
No, y'all come from these societies where
No, you
it's
said
crime
filth though. That was the quote. That's a direct quote. You said
yeah,
filth.
crime ridden and filthy. Yes, that's not an attack.
So if somebody says that about Black in inner cities, which is not okay, but if somebody did say that, we would say that's not a good thing to say.
Because it ain't true.
Correct.
We don't live in filth over here.
But
What inner city do we live over here in filth?
I'm not saying people live in filth, but I'm just saying there's parts of inner cities where
Nobody's
it's not
no
going to be. I mean, I live in Atlanta, so
right.
I
There's
know
no part of Atlanta that looks like some of the filth places in the Caribbean.
because we're in the richest country in the world. So of course
Right.
it's not going to be like the Caribbean, but
I
you gotta take context into it. But that's besides the
uh-huh.
point. But that's
See,
besides
that's
the
not
point.
an attack. See, there's a reason why your family bounced, brother.
There
That's
is a
not an
reason. There is a reason why my family bounced, and
right.
it's a good one at that.
We know the reason it wasn't popping over there because of the filth and the crime and the dilapidation. That's not an attack.
Because we don't live because where my family come from, we don't live in a stable country back home, and it's been ridden by white supremacy for over 200 years. So,
Right.
so like those are so, but don't think about like America is America, and America is just not like America is for everybody to reap the benefits of, not just for one specific tribe or people.
And how did it become a place for everybody? Because at one point it was just a place where white people can eat and everybody who's non-white was supposed to suffer. So how did it change?
We know how it changed, but don't go back on but don't go back on the people who fought hard for us to come here, and now you're shitting on their work.
Whose work am I shitting on?
You're shitting on your own foundational Black Americans who fought for immigrants
Whose?
like us to come here.
Who?
Hmm?
How am I shitting on their lineage?
Because you keep attacking us, and every time we have success, you keep
That's
attacking us.
nobody's attacking you.
What is a tether then? Is
No,
that that's not a hate, that's not a
that's a
derogatory
person
term?
who a tether is a person who comes over disrespecting us, and they need to get straightened. So we're differentiating between the riders and the tethers.
But here's the difference with you is when somebody who's an immigrant, somebody who comes from a different background that's not a foundational Black American, and they make a valid point. Instead of you combating their point, you go and directly
Because
attack
they're not
their
making a
lineage.
valid point.
But no, you
So
instead of saying that, you go and attack their lineage instead. That's why
because
people call it xenophobic.
you're not going to troll and then not get called out. And if you come in our spaces trolling, you're nothing but a tether who's trying to waste time, and you get called out for that. That ain't attacking. That's straightening.
But the thing is, with this whole agenda, it doesn't exist. This only exists on Twitter. This what you're talking about is
No,
not
it doesn't.
reality. What you're
Harriet
talking about
Tubman
is not
exists.
reality.
Frederick Douglass exists. Martin
Fresh?
Luther King exists.
No, you're
Yes, sir.
misunderstanding.
No, no,
Misunderstanding
you're
the point.
misunderstanding. Yes, foundational Black Americans exist in real life.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm not talking. I'm not attacking
Well,
your
so what are you
belief.
talking about? Don't exist? What are you talking?
I'm attacking this disconnect that how, oh, Africans, immigrants, we go at Black Americans, and you guys just come at us. The fight and disconnect is not reality. This is just on fucking Twitter. Like,
No,
Black
it's not.
Americans don't go out their way to attack
And
immigrants. Immigrants don't go to attack Black
nobody's
Americans.
going out of their way to attack immigrants
But
on
everything you
here either. The problem is a lot of y'all come over here and you've shown disrespect for the last 40 or 50 years.
what
Y'all
do you mean
show
by disrespect?
so much disrespect and contempt for foundational Black Americans. You come over, eating off of us, and then form these little segregated
Why do you phrase it
enclaves
like
among
that? Why do you
yourselves.
phrase it like that? Eating off
What?
of y'all.
Eating. Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
How
What
do
did
we?
I say incorrectly?
How do? Okay, so so my parents, we came from Haiti.
Uh-huh.
How in what way did we eat off of Black Americans?
Bill, how do you when you got over here, it's our tax dollars that's funding you.
But we
It's
pay
us
taxes
fighting
too.
for you.
We paying into Social Security too. We paying into state
You
and
couldn't
federal
pay,
income tax too. Don't
sir.
we do that too?
You
So we're
couldn't pay for
contributing.
you couldn't pay for Social Security in your own homeland. You didn't have anything. You came over here and were brought into our society because we fought for you to get over
But
here
why do
and to
you
get
put
into
see,
our
see why
society.
do you see you phrase that in such a negative connotation?
That's not a
Coming
negative. That's
over
called
here is not
reality. That's
coming come.
reality. No, 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 no. That's called reality. That's not framing in a negative connotation. If you come over here and you can't rub two nickels together, and then we bring you into the loop, you can't say, "Well, look at what I'm contributing." No, you're contributing to yourself. You're eating off the table. You didn't bring anything to the table. You're eating off the table. You see,
America is the richest country on earth and the
we know.
most diverse pile. My,
And it's rich because of the sacrifice of foundational Black Americans. That's why, you understand? And you were able to enjoy some of those
y'all
riches.
had a lot of help that people that Africans and Haitians didn't have in their own country.
Help from who?
Haiti. We are our own people. Haitians had the experience that foundational Black Americans never had
Wait, wait, who
as
did
having
we
their
wait,
own
wait, wait,
country.
wait, 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 who did we have help from?
So you guys became the richest country on earth just off just foundational Black Americans. So no white people at all. No Hispanics, no Native Americans, no none of that.
What the hell did Hispanics and Native Americans, the red Native Americans, because there are many Black indigenous people who were enslaved, but what did red Native Americans
We,
contribute to the building of the
we
United?
we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
And that was a
That
contradiction
whole
in
that
itself.
whole
No, no, no,
that whole
no, 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 no.
that whole
Stop it. See, this is what we call tether babble. I ask you a question and then you change the subject, trying to read the Bill of Rights or something like that. No, no, no. That's tether babble. That's why we call you out. Let's try it again. What did red skinned Native Americans contribute to the building of the United States?
everybody played their part in the
Okay,
building of
what did
America,
let's talk about
including immigrants.
what did the red skinned Native Americans contribute?
Everybody played their part, bro.
Okay, nothing then. That means nothing. They
It's
didn't
not
do
nothing. Everybody played their part.
everybody didn't play their part. Everybody immigrated over here when everything was built and the table was set. That's what they did. They hopped over here when everything was set up by us and started eating.
Bro.
They
No
didn't
one
say
gave it. No one has given an immigrant a handout. No one giving me and my family a
the
handout. So
hell they didn't.
the hell
The
they
hell
did.
they didn't. Sir, getting over here and getting all of the benefits and Social Security and DACA programs and minority set asides, that is a handout, sir, that was unearned. That's an unearned benefit, sir, that
We
you
work.
got from
We
us.
work hard and pay taxes just like the rest of America.
Sir,
So what are we?
you came over here eating off programs that foundational Black Americans fought for. Every single program that you benefited
Social
from,
Security.
we fought
Social
for.
Security was just
Yes,
for foundational Black
yes,
Americans.
that was
Because when
something that
Social
we
Security
fought for
first passed,
you.
it wasn't for foundational.
That was something that we fought for that you were able to come over and enjoy. Y'all come over here and get all types of welfare programs. minority scholarships that we fight for, sir. Don't play games, all right? And
I
when we
think that,
support, and
that's more of a
sir,
that's just a
sir,
testament. Okay, go on.
sir, when we step up for you, you get stuff popping for yourself. And when we say, hey, we ain't gonna ride out for you like that, guess what? They send you back. An
Like,
example, you saw what happened on the border lately with the poor Haitian brothers and sisters getting beaten at the border. You saw
uh,
how that went down.
uh,
You saw that bad look.
you talk about how they say they whip people at the border.
Well, yeah, they were snatching up people, and
I
they
never saw that video.
well, you heard about it.
No, the media phrased it how like they were being whipped at the border. Then I actually saw the video. Like, dude just pulled the dude.
He pulled
But
them, and they were being physically wrangled, and then they got sent back.
yes, 20,000 Haitians have been deported under Biden. Yeah.
Right, and they
So
got.
what benefits are we getting if
Uh,
our people is getting deported?
Listen, what I'm telling you. The reason why they got deported because we weren't really fighting for them on this one. We didn't really put our neck out this time. We didn't sacrifice ourselves.
I
See,
mean, they didn't come here legally. It happens.
that happens. But when we step up for you guys, things happen. But this time, we're like, okay, since so many folks are showing so much disrespect coming from the Caribbean, well, we'll just sit this one out. And they shipped everybody's ass on
But
back.
what? Okay, if you're saying we are benefiting we're eating off of y'all,
Uh
but
huh.
at the same time we're getting deported, it kind of contradicts itself, don't you think?
Okay.
Our people is getting deported. You
And
feel me?
so you deliberately missed that point. So let's go here. What benefit does Foundation of Black Americans get from anybody immigrating over here?
All studies points to immigration helps the economy. All studies points to. You can look at Brookings study how
No, it
immigration
doesn't.
help the
No, it
economy.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it does.
no, it
You can
doesn't.
look at Brookings did a study, and
Brookings, yeah, I don't care what study they did. It doesn't help the
and
economy.
no scientific
How
study,
so?
no academic research points to
How so? How does it help the?
immigration being a detriment towards the Black American community.
Um, it
No
doesn't.
research points to that.
That's a damn lie.
It's not a lie because I have not seen a study,
That's
and
a
you cannot send me one.
black intellectuals have been saying this since the 1800s that immigration.
I am all my
Frederick
Africana study
Douglass,
professors don't see
W.B.
that.
Du Bois, all of these people. The only person who started co-signing mass immigration was Dr. King. That's why they like bringing him up. They didn't start co-signing that in the black community until the 60s. Before the 60s, black people were not co-signing mass immigration. They knew that it would be a problem. They knew
Immigration
that.
has always been a thing for America. It just wasn't extended towards
No.
black black
Well,
immigrants until like the 60s. You're
uh,
right.
well, yeah, that's because we wanted brothers and sisters to come over as reinforcement. Dr. King was supporting it. We
But
had people like Stokely Carmichael. We were going through the civil rights movement, and we said, hey, we need some brothers and sisters from Africa and the Caribbean to come over to be reinforcements. So we started fighting for it.
no,
But
you're
truth be told, it doesn't really benefit. How does it benefit us? We don't. How do we benefit from that?
what would you want
That
black
no no
immigrants to do? No,
no no
seriously,
no 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 no
that's
no.
not a valid question. Like,
That,
what would you want us
that
to do?
what you mean? It's not a valid
Be-
question. Of course,
because
it's
because
a.
it's a
Of course, it's a valid question. Why wouldn't it be a valid question?
because like it's like okay, you're taking people who are coming from poor countries and they're coming
Not
to
our
a new
problem.
country. No,
Not
they're
a
coming
problem.
to a new country. Okay, I just need like
Why is
10
that our
seconds for this
problem? Why
point.
is that our problem?
It's not your problem. I just need like 10 seconds for this point. We're not trying to make it your problem. I'm just
Then
saying
why are you talking about what they're doing back at home? How does that?
because you're saying because you just said how does
How does it
immigrants coming
benefit
over here
us?
benefit? And I'm saying that's when we come over here, our intention is not to benefit foundational Black Americans. Our intention is to build
Right.
for our families, and but we have the right to do that because
Right.
America
That's
is
what
a
I'm
country
saying.
of immigrants.
It's all about you. So
But
why
I'm
should we
saying
why should we sit here and sacrifice when it's all about you?
because
Why
when
should
our
we
interests
prioritize you?
as Black people align, we need to be together
Oh Lord, no, but y'all come over
because
here and
every
oh no, but no, all that us as black people, y'all get over here and make a point to say that you're different from us, especially when you get around white people. Y'all come over and make a point to say how different you are than us. The minute you
No,
get
we embrace our we embrace our culture, but around white people, they treat us all the same, brother.
I know they do, but y'all get around them and start letting them know that I'm not like those niggas there.
I don't
I
know
am
who you talk.
different.
Who
Okay, you
who do
don't
you
know.
talk
Okay,
to?
there you
Who do
go.
you
You
talk?
never
What
know
kind of?
who it is, but it's on TikTok. Go look at TikTok, and they're
Now
all
you
there
talk
on
about no,
TikTok.
you can't be citing TikTok. We
Oh
just went from trying to
Lord,
cite academic research. Now you talk about
yeah,
TikTok.
stop it with all of that. I don't know who be saying that. I don't want to hear no more lies. I don't want to hear none of these. I don't know who be saying that. The hell you don't know. Y'all know good and well who says that stuff. Stop it. What's up, young?
Yeah.